Hi, I'm Galen Martin with CropCare. We're located in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, and we manufacture sprayers. Today, I would like to show you how to set up and operate the LG25, which is a simple spot sprayer. I have one right over here in this box. If you purchase one of these, you're going to find an owner's manual in that box. Read it through, especially the safety precautions, and then put this on file. You may need it later. I'm going to use it today from time to time to refer to as we go through the setup and operation of this unit. You know, you have several options of vehicles that you can use this unit on. One option would be to put this on the bed of a UTV, utility vehicle, side by side. Another option might be to just put it on the back of a small trailer. If you do that, if that's how you want to use this spot sprayer, there are 6 mounting holes underneath. 2, 4, 6. Put the unit on the deck, on the bed, mark these holes, drill a hole through the bed, and take a small 5/16 inch bolt and bolt that thing up right up from the bottom. Make sure that you do use a lock washer, and make certain that you never run that bolt in more than a 1/2 inch into that insert. This bolt right here is 5/16 by 3/4. So if I use this bolt to go into, let's say, an 1/8 inch sheet metal on the bed of a UTV, it'd be perfect length. If you mount it on the bed of a trailer and say it's 1/2 inch or 5/8 inch wood, then you may want to use a longer bolt. When you're choosing to mount this on a four-wheeler, just think about a couple of things. Safety-wise, think about the weight, okay? This unit, when it's full of water and spraying solution, will weigh right about 210 pounds. And I checked the owner's manual of this four-wheeler, and it tells me in there that I'm allowed to put a total of 243 pounds on this rack right here and on the front rack combined. So I'm at 210. So this is a big enough four-wheeler that I can use this spot sprayer on that unit. A little bit of a precaution there though, being most of that 242 pounds is on the back. That means that my front is going to be a little bit light. So I'm just going to be a little bit careful if I'm on a slope, because I know my front's going to be a little bit light. Notice that this has a 12-volt motor. I'm going to need power from somewhere. That power is going to come from the battery. It comes with a wire to hook up to the battery. It has a switch, on and off switch, and it has a fuse, an inline fuse right there, okay? To make life easy, they have a connector here. I can pull that apart, and before I mount this unit, I'm gonna hook this up to the battery. Why I'm gonna do that is because it's easier to figure out where is this battery and to access it without this thing sitting on the back, all right? It's easier to do this part first. So I'm gonna just step over here. I'm gonna lift that seat off, and right here's my battery. I'll just get those wires on there. Now, I can plug these together and we would be all set. What I'm gonna do though, is I'm going to let them off. I'm going to just lay that wire out to the side. I'm going to put my seat back on. And then after we get the tank installed and secured, I'll plug that back in later. When you mount this onto a rack, every now and then I see somebody that used tarp straps. Some people call them bungee cords. It's just not a good idea. They stretch too much. Don't use them. What I'd suggest, because these aren't that expensive anyway, is these ratchet straps. There's just a spot molded into the plastic that you can run that strap right around, snug that up a bit. Now I'm going to take the power wire, I'm going to run it over here, and remember when we hooked up the wire to the battery, we had those two tails sticking out. So all we have to do is take this and plug it right into the power cord, power wire, and we're ready to go. Okay, we have water in our tank. And at this point, you would have spray solution in there as well. For demonstration purposes, I'm just using water today, but if I were using a chemical spray solution, you want to wear gloves. You want to wear long sleeves. And in some cases, you would even want to wear eye protection. I'm going to turn the pump on. This is an on-demand pump. That means that when I turn it on, you're going to hear it turn on and off, on and off. This pump has the ability to sense when more pressure is needed, and then it'll run. When it builds pressure up to the maximum level, it shuts off. So our pump is running. It's just a simple matter of pulling the trigger. Out here is an adjustment. So if I want to spray a steady stream, I'll just turn that. If I want it to fan out, I'll turn it the other way. If I want to lock it in, just pull the trigger and it's locked in just by pushing that back. Every time you're done using the sprayer, it's recommended that you put some fresh water in there, rinse it out, run the wand, run some fresh water through there and get everything, all the chemicals rinsed out of there. Another thing that you might want to do is there is a filter inside. I'm going to get that filter out and show you how to clean it. That screen right there is a filter to make sure that no dirt gets into your tank and into your pump and into your tip. All you need to do is visually inspect that. If there's dirt in there, just rinse it out and put it back on. And notice I'm using gloves. You never want to do this barehanded because you might risk getting dangerous chemicals on your skin. One last maintenance item, and that is in the fall, last time you use your sprayer, before you put it back in the barn for the winter, you do need to winterize it, or else you're going to have some big problems in the spring. What we recommend is RV antifreeze. It's not just regular antifreeze, it's RV antifreeze. We tell you to dump about a half a gallon into the tank. Just dump it in like that, and then take your gun and run it. Make sure that you just run a bunch of antifreeze through there so that you are sure that some has gone through the entire system, and you're done. You're ready to put it away for the winter. I hope this video has proven to be helpful to you. I can tell you this, I work with a team at CropCare who is very committed to producing a quality product. We care about excellence. We care about you, the customer who purchases our product. We want it to be an enjoyable experience.